so
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not gonna
okay.
drink. But so, all right. So should we start recording?
Sure.
Should go with the same as like a standard. Like, hi, I'm Hassan. Hi, I'm Atul. We're gonna
Yeah,
talk about hands. Like, let's do the same
yeah.
routine. I don't remember how our routine was, but let's.
I think our first time was more like intro, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe is this study session too?
This is session two. Yeah, you're right. Hold on. Let's start session two. Okay. It's gonna get recorded, and we're good. This is study session number two. All right, let's start with the other hand though. Let's start with the fun hand. This is a fun hand. I love this hand, and I love that hand too. Let's me undo this. Go back to like the beginning of the hand. Hide this one, and then on this one we are good. I can say like we can skip the ace king hand. I would say.
Sure.
Yeah.
Do you have some? Do you have a couple of hands as well?
No, no. Let's just do a
Okay.
short one like these two. I think the 5-6 hand will take a while because I
Yeah.
looked at this hand and I was like, dude, this is amazing. I'm gonna say this sentence again. So let's
All right.
look at that. Let's start recording. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Let me get a glass of water. Hold on. I don't know. Whatever. All right. All right. I'm back. Ready.
All right.
All right. Let's go. Hello. Hi, I'm Hassan.
This is Atul. How's it going,
And
guys?
yeah, hi everybody. So as usual, we go do hand reviews of the hands that we played online or in person or live, and talk about the hands. And the first hand that we want to talk about is this one. Um, these are the
This
hands
one's
that
a
yeah you a two played.
yeah.
So
This is some of the more straightforward. This is one of the more straightforward hands that we had. But I have Queen Ten of diamonds. I think in big blind here,
all right,
and
let's see what
let me.
happens.
Yep. Let's just go through the pre-flop action.
All right,
Yeah,
the cutoff opens. Button calls. Do you three bet here or do you just call?
I think as played, I'm not so like I think it's a. I think you could do both.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I sometimes three bet this like queen ten hands pre-flop, but like I think this is. Oh no, you three bet here.
yeah.
Yeah. Three bet is definitely better move here.
Because I've
Okay.
noticed that a lot of the pre-flop charts, like if you have small pocket pairs, just call.
Yeah.
Got like suited Broadway, three bets
Yeah.
seems
Yeah.
to be the way to go.
Yeah.
All right, so three bet here. I think we get both
Like yeah,
callers.
you three bet here like queen jack, ten jack,
Yeah,
suited though, not offsuit.
right. I think
Offsuit
offsuits are just folds, right?
Offsuit is just fold. Yeah. Online is fold. Like fold. Alright, let's go 14 and a half. The opener called.
Yeah,
Oh
we got
shit, the three-way action. This is a big pot. 44 big blinds. Alright. You flop a
yeah.
good flop. I would say this is a
Yeah,
good flop.
here I think we talked about it in the first episode, like the first study session that we did, that we recorded at least, and on flops where you shouldn't really have like much, or
Yeah.
you shouldn't really have like a nutted hand.
Yeah.
And if you do happen to have a hand on some a flop like this, you want to bet bigger and not smaller because
Yeah.
you would bet less frequently here. I
Obviously.
think I did something along those lines. I hope at least.
Half pot. Good sizing. This is a good
Yeah.
sizing. Alright. This is a good sizing.
I learned from our previous session.
Yeah.
And the dude just rips it, man. I mean,
What the fuck? How
what?
many? How? Oh, you have only 86 big blind, so it's a 5 times raise.
Yeah.
5x raise.
Yeah, it's a 5x raise.
The other guy folds it. Okay.
So I mean, this is just one of those fun hands where you're like, I mean,
Shit.
like this is one of those hands where I feel like for sure I have like not more than at best not more than 60-65% equity against the worst hand he could have doing
Yeah.
this is like a club draw, and even that is very much live against me. But I think at this point I was also like a I'm not sure if this was the sun run session I had where I was just like
I remember that session.
so because I was I remember after talking to you, you were like, "Oh, have you ever made quads?" I was like, "No, I've never made quads in my life." And then I made like three. I made
Quad.
quads 3 times that one session.
Yeah.
I think I was on like that winner's tilt of just like, dude, I have it. I have it in every hand. So I think I ended up calling here, and he has sevens. So the one thing I thought was interesting was like his play with sevens.
Holy fuck! I did not run this. I
Yeah,
wish I did. I had run this in the solver.
because I feel like for him the best play is to call. I don't know about raising with 2 sevens there.
I
I'm
don't think
not
there's
sure.
much raise there. What are you raising with 7, 8, 9, 10 because you have open ended and a backdoor flush draw?
Yeah, if
And then you
see he
have the
has
lower end of the flush draw, like
yeah
ACR
exactly.
draw too.
And the thing is, if he has 10-9 or 8-9 suited, I think it makes a lot more sense, right? To rip it even then, would you rip it in with 10-9 or 8-9?
Would I rip it in with 10-9? No, I would not even rip it in with like set of nines or like queen jack of clubs.
Mm,
Like
right, right, right.
what am I getting
Yeah, queen.
value? No, like
Yeah,
you
exactly.
don't rip it in with nuts. You rip it in with like weird draws.
Right, right, right. So here, I thought he had asexy clubs. Like that's when I was like, okay, whatever, we'll flip for it.
Yeah.
Because if you have a set here, if you have eights or nines here, what would
Yeah.
be your raise size on the flop? Obviously, you have to raise, but
Yeah, you have to
would you
raise.
five exit?
No, I won't 5x it.
But then if you three exit, then you have like a tiny bet left, right, for the turn.
That
So
is
what is
true.
the sizing that if you have eights here?
If you have eights, you have to have call. You don't have raise there.
Maybe because the stack sizes are so awkward. Because if
There's
you
no
raise,
raise here. There's never. I never think there is any card that you can raise there. Maybe
because
with like random, maybe just sevens. Like that's like really. It seems that's the only card that you have to just rip it in. I wish I'd run this. Damn it.
yeah, I got because yeah, this one was surprising because of what he showed up with. I was expecting like okay, he's got a set. I want to be beat here. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stop playing right now. And but I won the hand, so I was like, I better keep playing a little bit more.
that was.
But yeah, I had no clue like what his play was all about because I don't think I would have taken that line with sevens.
That's very interesting. All right. I'm gonna run this hand and get back to this hand. Like I really want to run this hand.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
we could run it and get back to that. Let's talk about the
Yeah. Let's talk about the other hand. The other hand, I really felt it was so interesting. This hand, I love this hand.
yeah. This hand was a nice hand,
Yeah,
and I felt like 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 oh that's poker, when I played this hand.
really. I want to hear your
Like
thoughts. Yeah,
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 I have no idea. I have no like I feel like I probably made all the wrong moves, but the right outcomes. It felt like I'm not sure if I made the wrong moves actually, but we'll get to that because you
all
ran
right.
it.
Okay. So, under the gun open to 2.5. It's a very scary open.
Mm-hmm.
We have our hero here sitting with.
This one I flipped it. I rolled the dice.
Oh,
This is like
I know there is like 10%, like
yeah, I
something
rolled
like
like a
that.
98 or something. I was like,
Holy
oh, okay.
shit. There's a 10% or something less than that you can
Yeah.
like 3 bet 5 6 suited from the small blind.
Yeah, because it was big blind. I think you do it more, right? Or even
Yeah.
I guess if it folds you in the big blind, you could do a lot of calling. But
Yeah.
I rolled a 98, so
All right. Our fella rolled a 98. Make it 3 bets this 5 6 suited. Button folds obviously and under the gun calls. And we go to 6 queen 3. What are your thoughts on this flop?
yeah, because I mean, you hit it, but then not the way the under the gun player expects you to hit it. So we kind of like, okay, we have something, right? We got a backdoor straight draw. We have no flush draws, but we have a pair.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's one of the, what was it? Antonio Esfandiari is like, yeah, it's hard to flop a pair in poker,
Yeah, it's hard to
but we have a
flop a
pair.
pair. Yeah, we have a
We have a
pair.
pair.
We have a pair. All right, you have a pair. What do you do?
So I think here, like, since it's a 3-bet pot, I think I have to be betting a lot here because I
Yeah.
have
Everything you have to flop.
ace
Yeah.
queen, kings, aces, all
Yeah.
that stuff. You gotta be betting. I think betting small here makes sense because here you want to be betting frequently.
Perfect. So you bet quarter pot almost. Yeah, exactly quarter pot. Do you
Mhm.
have a button for quarter pot set in your thing?
I think I do. Yeah, I have 1/4, 1/3, 1/2, and I think the rest of it I do manually. But
Yeah. Okay.
I have 66 too. I think I have 1/3, 1/4, 50,
You don't have like
66%.
overpaid these sort of things.
Yeah, overbet I do myself. Like I
Okay.
have to like
Okay.
1.5x it myself.
Okay.
But here
Okay.
I bet tiny.
You bet 1/4.
Yeah, because and I don't expect him
Oh.
to
Oh.
be folding too much.
Sorry. Oh, damn it. I messed it up.
Oh, that's fine.
That's fine. The guy calls with small.
Yeah, because here I don't expect him to be folding like a lot,
Oh yeah, there's
right?
there's no folding here on this
This
board,
this isn't
especially.
a bet to target a fold right on the flop,
No,
but
no.
so once he calls here, right? Like once he calls here, my thought process is, okay, what can he have? He could have something like, he could have a queen, obviously,
Yeah.
right? He doesn't really connect with the low part of the board because he opened under the gun. He doesn't really have like threes
Yeah.
or sixes or 4 5,
Yeah,
none of that stuff.
six is when you three bet from a small blind is a fold essentially.
Right. So the hands that he has that are made hands have a queen in them, pretty much, right?
Yeah.
He has some floats, in my opinion. So some floats that he could have, or he could have like a Jack 9 type of hand. Even that's not that streak, or King Jack,
King Jack, King Queen. Yeah.
King Queen's a pair, but like even Ace King. But Ace King probably would 4-bet.
Yeah.
So with that sizing, he definitely has a lot of floats.
Okay.
So my thought process is, obviously if he has a made hand, he has a queen, he's not going to be folding whether it's 1/4 pot or 3/4 pot,
Yeah.
right? So he's
On the
going
flop.
a probe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now when the 10 of clubs rolls off, I decide to check.
You just no, you bet.
No. Here
Oh,
I
you
check.
check.
I check the turn.
You check the turn.
Right? Because I check the turn because I don't think my bet accomplishes too much. Because
Okay.
I think that if I bet here, obviously a queen again is not folding, right? And the floats that he did have, right? Obviously he could have like King Jack, Ace King, Jack 9 type of hands that like improve to like a better draw.
Or Ace 4, Ace 5.
Of spades, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially, or diamonds, backdoor.
Yeah.
So my rationale was, okay, if I bet here, it's not really a value bet. If I bet here, it's like, if I get a call again on the turn, obviously he has something at that point, either like a really strong draw, or he has a queen. And I would weight it more towards like a queen at this point if he does call the turn.
Okay.
But I think by checking, I give him an opportunity to take the betting lead, because I don't think I'll fold to just like a bet on the turn here. If he bets here, he still has a lot of stuff that's like that are draws that I think I can't be folding the turn, but then I'll see what he does.
Any sizing, there's some sizing that you can.
Oh, okay. I guess if he overbets turn or something, there's no way I can be calling. But if he bets a reasonable amount on the turn, I don't think I can be folding just yet.
And he bets half pot.
Yeah, which is maybe like around that threshold. Like,
yeah,
maybe if he bets like
3/4 of pot, yeah.
Maybe it's like, oh, you just give up. But for that price, I was like, okay, he still has some, some stuff that I could beat. So I decided to make another call here. So now I'm like, okay, obviously if I don't improve, let's see what happens in the river. Okay, this is an interesting river because it does complete King Jack, right? But that's
and anything that could have had 9 in it, like Jack 9.
Yeah, so Jack 9 is a pair now, right? Like
Yeah,
he has
like
a pair
that.
of nines
Like
or
if
something.
even if like they had like Jack Nine that was drawing, now they made something.
Yeah, they made something, right?
Yeah,
So my plan was to check and probably give up to like most bets,
yeah,
right? Because what does he really have here, right? So my plan was to check and give up. The
yeah.
only thing
That's
that he would be bluffing with his some kind of misspade draw or something, but then he shoves, right? He shoves for like a little bit over pot. So
yeah,
then I start thinking, okay, what are the hands that he shoves with here? What does he have that's like he's shoving, right? So then I start thinking, obviously he could have King Jack here, which makes sense.
yeah,
That's a shove, because by checking the turn, he obviously has an open ender. He could bet that. He doesn't really have, in my opinion, that much else besides bluffs. He has King Jack and maybe he has Queen 10, like a two pair,
yeah.
or nines. That's it, right? And then he has a lot of, like, I think stuff
Nah, he
that bets
doesn't have
that turn.
nines. He can't have like. Why would you bet half pot with nines on turn?
Oh, right, you're right. The nine. He doesn't have nines because of the turn, but maybe he has tens. That's
Maybe as tens, tens, queen ten,
tens, Queen 10, King Jack.
king jack. Those are value bets.
Those are the value bets, right? Those are the bets that take the sizing. And you never do this with like Jack 9. You don't decide. I don't think on this river you
Yeah,
decide
like
your Jack 9 to
even
bluff.
ace 10, you don't do that.
Yeah, you probably either you bet like really small, I think,
Yeah,
or you just check
yeah, you
back.
do a thin value bet or like check back. Yeah.
So when he goes for like this super polar sizing,
Oh, we have a
uh,
message. We are on delay, although I think. Hi. Sorry. Um.
I think I shared the link with them. So someone that I shared with probably
Oh,
just
I see.
commented.
I see. I see. All right. All right. All right. I see what you're
So
saying. Like when he's betting this big, he has only those three hands. Therefore, he
yes,
doesn't
yeah,
have the ace six, ace queen, ace three,
yeah.
any
I
any
don't even
any
think
other value hand that could be. That is there are more of them. There are definitely much more of them.
so. Like I think I don't think a single pair of queens takes the sizing either,
Exactly.
right? So like the hands that would be value bets. I think if he bets smaller here, I'd be more inclined to fold.
Yeah.
I would be more inclined to if he bet like
I mean,
like a
I would not even shove this because the straight came in. Honestly,
right.
why
And when
would
he
you shove
shoves,
him with tens?
yeah,
Like exactly, it makes no sense. So there's more bluff. Honestly, that the only value hand is queen, like king jack.
yeah, and even oh my god, this must be my
Yeah, that's your friend. That is like. All right, okay, go ahead.
um so yeah, King Jack. Even then, right? So by me checking the turn,
Yeah.
right? I think, what is he trying to get value from, right? When
I've
he's
seen
polarizing.
I've seen such weird runouts that like um that the villain on the river like shoved, and I realized that there are so much more bluff in your range versus the nutted hand, and I call with like a pair like this, and
Right.
I see the value hand. So I've seen
Mm,
that enough.
mm.
But like there is King Jack, but you're right. Like 90% of the range is bluff, but there's a 10% chance that there is a King Jack. I don't know how much King Jack there is though.
Yeah, and see, if he has King Jack, like he must be targeting an overpair or a queen or something like that, right? To call this bet, right?
Yeah, you three
Like,
bets with aces, like something like that. Bet is small. 10 came in. Why would you start with 10 came in? What? Nah, not your overpair doesn't make sense for your line, does it?
yeah, for my line, I mean, checking, I could see
What?
it. Like, would if you had aces, would you check that 10 of clubs turn? I'd probably bet again.
Yeah, you
Like
bet
mostly,
again.
like I'd definitely be more inclined to bet again on that
Yeah,
turn.
I actually ran this line hand though. Let's. Do you want to look at the result?
Yeah,
Oh
so
no,
he
let's.
does.
Okay, hold on. Did you call?
Yeah. I ended up calling. Like I was like, I thought for
Oh
a bit. I was like,
shit.
oh
Oh
man.
yeah, I saw the call. Yeah, I saw the call. The ace king.
Something about it just felt like, okay. I mean, if I'm wrong, whatever. This
What
I'm wrong.
the?
I'm wrong. But then he shows up with ace king. I was like, that's one of the bluffs. That's a bluff.
That
Like I'm pretty sure he doesn't
awesome.
have a yeah.
That's awesome. All right, I ran your hand, and so this was very amazing. Like when I ran this hand, I went through the actions that went through, and I was
Okay.
like very impressed, to be honest. Very impressed with your work. So let's go from the very beginning. We went to the
Yep.
flop. Effective stack is 90. The size of the pot is 21. All right. You are out of position, and you have 6-5 suited of clubs. The
Right.
bet sizing, no matter what you have, based on your range, is for any card is almost the same.
Yeah.
You majority of the time, 53% bet 5 quarter pot, or bet 10
Half pot.
1/3 half pot. So I think like and you look at your entire range. It doesn't matter what you have. On the queen 6-3, what you
Mm-hmm.
do is that you bet, and then here what you did is with 6-5 of clubs.
Yeah.
I
6 5
think
of clubs.
you see 67% bet 10, 5%, 32% bet 5,
Right.
and you did bet 5. And he essentially calls back with everything that
Yeah.
he has in his range. So there's nothing he can do. Like this bet on the flop on a 3-bet pot is obligatory, and then they have to call it too. Like there's no other option for that hand. Then turn comes 10 of clubs.
Mm-hmm. That's a yeah. Now I decided to check.
Now you decided to check. And you can see that like check comes into your race. So 15% of all the combos that you have is check. 15% is
Bet
bidding.
small again.
Yeah. And you see the rest of them, there's essentially no more, no, not more of these actions. So with 6-5 suited of clubs,
Well,
oh,
funnily enough, you bet again.
you bet again.
Oh,
With
okay.
the spade ones, because you have a flush draw, you can check.
Oh wow, that's
Wow, that's
counter.
so
This is one of
weird.
I would think it's the other way around.
Yeah, I
To
would
be
think
honest,
it's
like
the other way
I'm gonna
around.
flip it. That's
Yeah.
weird. But so with 6 5 clubs, I should I'm pretty much like if I bet with 6 5 of clubs in the turn, I'm pretty much turning into a bluff, right? Like
Exactly.
it's like even though I have a pair, I've decided that okay, I'm turning my six into a bluff because what I don't understand like this approach, like betting again on the turn, is what maybe he does improve to better draws, but then when you bet the turn and let's say he calls and the river breaks out, right?
You
And
shove him.
all you're left with a pair of sixes, right? Are you
Yeah.
gonna shove that turn, or let's say if you check, then if he has one of those draws that missed, he's
Yeah.
gonna shove, right? Which leaves you with a terrible decision with a pair of sixes. That was my rationale for checking the turn because if
Yeah.
I did bet the turn, and let's say he just calls, right, and the river breaks out or something, right? I am I shoving as a bluff or do I check? Do I check call or do I check fold? I didn't know what to do.
Under
Like
yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense. No, I would never bet the. It's very interesting that it makes you bet. Yeah, it goes for bluff line. Like I navigated through this. Like so you bet with 6-5, you bet a value of like 15, and then they call, and I think 9 of diamonds rolls in here, and then your action is like go bonkers, shove it in, like push it in, let it go, and hope that see what happens. And
oh
they
okay,
gotta
so
fold with all of their junk, and they're
what if it
gonna.
was like what if it was like an ace or something that rolls off on the river instead of a nine? if some like high card rolls off, I mean, I guess it still favors your range,
Yeah,
right? So
it
do you just
definitely.
shove that still?
You still shove that shit, that more.
So pretty much anything that rolls off, you're shoving.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, like any other card, like what other card do you think like? Oh, actually, you know what? I guess maybe a six you
Maybe a
improve.
spade.
Oh, okay, okay. Try throwing in like the eight, yeah, seven of spades. Ah, now you
Then
check a lot.
now he made it. There's no way he could do anything here. All right, okay.
I mean, there's no way like now
He
with the number of bluffs he has, he's just so much
yeah
lower. I
yeah
guess. Yeah.
because in your case the bluff could have been a missed flush draw.
Right. Right. So with the shove on, let's say like we have like a dry card that doesn't complete the flush, right? Like an ace. When you shove, again, I'm assuming it's a bluff. It's a bluff shove,
Yeah.
right? So
It's gonna
what are you getting him to like? He might fold a queen, like a queen jack or something
no.
like
He
that.
gonna fold like other pairs, like one pair stuff. So like
Does
Jack 10.
he even calls with queen jack sometimes, which is interesting. Obviously, he never.
I don't think he should like fold a top pair at all. Like queen
Hmm.
jack, like queen eight, like you see key, ace queen king queen queen queen.
Is that if the ace rolls off though? That's if the ace rolls off.
Oh, that's where the ace rules off. Yeah, you're right. Let me just put like something like a what is a good blank here? Like a five. Five
Five of
no, five
clubs.
would give you a four. Four straights comes in. Hold on. Give me another blank. Eight.
Yeah.
Eight gives you eight, 10. No, there's no bluff there. There's no straight. There is. But that's very rare. There's
Yeah.
not that in range. You bet, and again, still ace queen calls.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's if I take the line of betting again, of
Yeah.
barreling again on the turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot get someone off of a top pair with this line. That's what
Right.
the message is.
Right.
That's
Right. Right.
queen. All the queens are on a call.
Right.
And then obviously set skull. And what is 6-7? 6-7 call. Um, and pocket threes are set. I can get distracted because these messages. All right, this
Oh,
is.
he's just trolling.
Yeah, it's
Close the
throwing.
chat. Close the chat. Just trolling.
All right, okay. We are also streaming what we are recording, so we have some live audience. Da, 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 da. All right, so let's go to your line. When you check
Yeah.
the turn, let's go back to your line. When you check the turn, they gotta bet their ace king. They gotta bet all the pairs, like
The
all the
pairs, the
queen.
sets, and then the flush draws. I think that was what I was. The pairs, the floats, some of the straight
Yeah,
draws, and the flush draws.
flush draws. Like here, like the 9-8 with the flush draws.
But yeah, flush draw, straight draw.
I don't get this 9-8 honestly combination. Look at that 9-8 of diamond is different from 9-8 of clubs or hearts. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, I just don't get these. Some of these things are just so. All right, so 7-6. If you have one pair, you bet. Wow.
Like this is him.
This is him. Yeah, this is the villain. And bet sizing is majority as like 23%.
That's like almost
23
two
big
thirds.
blind. Yeah, 2/3 pot.
Or more than two thirds. Yeah. So
Yeah.
even with a bottom pair or like middle pair type of hand, he's betting big.
Yeah.
Because I think maybe once I check the turn, right? He would expect me to be barreling with like aces, kings,
Yeah.
maybe even like a top pair type of hand. So he's already starting to. Yeah, again, this is like him turning his hand into a bluff, right? And he's never gonna get us off like a queen if we did happen to check a queen on the turn.
Yeah. And you see that how interesting it is that the ace king off and kings are still in his range.
Mm. Yeah, kings is interesting because kings the kings ever just flat a 3-bet?
Yeah, at some proportion.
Probably mostly 4-betting, but
Yeah, look at that. But ace king off, there's a lot of calling here. There's a lot of calling here.
yeah.
Anyhow.
Oh, so that's if he bets if he for him to bet the turn.
Yeah.
So okay, let's see what he did. Right?
So he bet half pot.
yeah, which is like around 15, right?
Yeah, so on turn he bet half pot, so bet
Let's say
half pot
15, yeah.
15.
And now
You just call.
yeah, okay.
There's
That
no
was
there's no fold in here. But it's
yeah.
very interesting. Like you
Very
fold a pair of sevens,
but
but
you
you
call.
keep call with a pair of six.
Wow, okay. What is the reasoning for that? Is it because you block sets?
It's no, it's because oh yeah, because you block sets. Similar thing for threes then. No, well, it's just too bad there. It's not even in range.
And I guess for the ace X suited, are you folding like everything but the spade pretty much? Like for the ace, for even the ace 3, ace 4, ace 10, ace 5 suited. Oh, I guess you don't have spades for most of those.
Yeah.
So if you only the spade draws you call, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only a spade draw is recall. You can't fold a spade draws to half pot bet, obviously.
Right.
Um.
I guess I also have king jack in my range. Yeah, that makes sense. I have queen 10 in my range. Queen 10 is the queen 10, 10s.
Yeah.
King jack suited. Those are hands that you raise sometimes. 10-9 is a raise. For very few raises.
Yeah.
Mostly just calls.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay, and then you call, and the last card was 10 of diamonds, correct? Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or 9 of
no.
Yeah. It was the no
9 of diamonds. Yeah. 9 of diamonds. Oh yeah, we had a 10 there. 9 of diamonds. And you check.
Yes.
Everything because they bet.
Yeah.
They now have the betting
lead. Yeah.
And
check.
then. And what do they shove with? Because everything is either shove or check back.
Right.
Okay.
So what are the bluffs? Let's look at the hands. Look at the hands.
No, I want to see value hands that you check with. Ace 10, Ace Jack. Ace 10 you check back with. Ace Jack, what?
Yeah, Ace Jack. It's just Ace high, I guess.
Ace high.
You're checking back Ace high.
Okay, Queen, King, Queen, one pair you check. Jacks, Jack 10. So one pair hands you check.
Yeah, one pair besides Ace Queen where you sometimes bet, and even Queen Jack's a check. King Queen's a check.
Yeah.
Okay.
King Jack you shove because that's the nuts.
Right.
Ace 5 of.
Yeah, 10s is also a shove. Yeah, King Jack 10s.
Yeah, it makes sense. Remember Ace 5s, Ace 4, Ace 6. Yeah, all of those are shove. King's a shove, 10s sets shove.
Yeah.
Like when he shoved, you were in the fair that he might have like 10s. Yeah, 10s is the only hand. Yeah.
10s, King Jack is what I thought. Okay, that's if he has those are the two main value hands. So what are the ones? So the Ace 5 suited. That's all
of them.
spades,
all of them.
Oh, okay. He shoves all of them. Okay.
Yeah, he shoves all of them for some reason.
Okay. How does he even get there with like Ace 5 of clubs or something? Well, I guess the flop call makes sense, but the turn bet is weird with Ace 5 of clubs. There's nothing. There's no draw anymore. Right?
I don't think that's a bet there, but like it gets because you have it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually no.
Or he just turns it into.
He
overbets. Is that an overbet?
That's an overbet.
I mean, if
Holy,
you overbet, I was folding for sure. You didn't even run this hand.
yeah. That's where the hand ends. Yeah, it's 5 club. Yeah, when you. So hold on. Is what if you check on turn, the majority of time, no, it's not overbet. 23% is. Let me see. Oh no, that's the only card that you do the 31. Holy cow. What else? There's no other hand that you do this with. I was looking at ace 5 of heart
Yeah.
and ace 5 of clubs. Similarly with ace 4 of hearts and ace 4 of clubs.
Yeah, there's only that one sliver that bets 47.
Yeah. There's nothing you bet this big with. You do like 3/4 of pots with sets. Yeah,
Yeah.
this half pot bet size was strange.
Because he shouldn't really have that many half, at least according to the solver, right?
Yeah, you either have check or you have like really value hands. That half pot bet size was.
But yeah, the half pot, like the half pot, definitely like, yeah, maybe his plan all along was to go half pot and then
Shove.
shove.
But he leaves a lot behind because how much is the remaining stack? How much the when he shoves?
Yeah, he pretty much has just over pot.
Yeah, has a pot size bet left. But he could have done 3/4 of a pot here, and then
I think I'd be more inclined to fold if that were the case. I
yeah.
don't know. It just instinctively, probably not for like a logical reason. It just feels more like, oh, it's a
No, like
milky kind of bet.
6/5 suited becomes more of a fold if you don't have the spades.
Mm.
And then everything else is essentially a fold unless you have a really good pair. You even
Right.
fold jacks.
That's if he bets pot on the turn, right?
That he bets pot on the turn, or 3/4 of pot in the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, pot is pot. Essentially pot. Yeah. That's very interesting.
So okay, if we do go to the line that happened in the hand, right? So
You bet half pot 15.
half pot call and then shove, right? With the shove, probably the biggest decision on this hand was the river, right? To call or not to
Yeah.
call. So when he does shove,
Oh, you're folding. You should fold there. You're only calling with sets, 2 pairs,
and like,
top pair, good kicker.
okay, this is one of
Oh,
those like,
no, it's, yeah.
yeah, okay,
Interesting.
nuts, sets, overpair.
Yeah.
So what else do I?
You fold aces when the aces bosses are red.
Okay, so you fold when
You have ace a no.
when you have diamond and club, you fold. When you have
Diamond and a
spade,
spades, you keep. You play. You call. I can't. Yeah, this makes no sense.
that seems kind of random, yeah.
Seems random because like, I don't know.
And yeah, here like me being, yeah, one of the best donkey players I know, I decided to go for it. Smack
No,
that call
I
button.
do that too. Like the other day, I was playing a hand and a small blind versus big blind, and it was painful hand. The guy opens. I think I 3-bet. Let me see if I can find it. But the hand made no sense, and I was very mad. This is. Let me see if I can show the hand. I don't know if you need to. We can close the clip and then talk about it. But what happened is that I knew I was good. But and on the river he shoves
Wait,
like
how like is that like?
twice the size of the pot.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah. So it was just so frustrating that
When you run into it.
yeah, when you run into um I don't know. It's just like painful. Nope. I can just let me
Cause here too, like lot of hard stuff. It
yeah.
misses. It's tempting to stick the, just click that call button. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. Exactly. Like it is what it is. I can't find it. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Anyhow, so you call and then you're wrong and it's painful. But
Yeah,
this was a good call. This was I would yeah I don't know.
yeah. I
Maybe
like in these select instances, I like to be results oriented. When it's like, oh yeah, it's
yeah
a genius call, of course.
yeah.
I
But you
feel like a
learn that
poker god. Yeah,
oh this is the hand. So
yeah.
small
Queen
blind
nine.
oh yeah a small blind opens queen nine off. It's definitely a call for this sizing. You call. Flop comes low cards. I have top pair, good kicker. Uh, big bet essentially. I call
Mm-hmm.
inconsequential eight. Really,
Yeah,
bet is over bet. I was like, what? What is
yeah.
this?
Okay.
Like, it makes no freaking sense here right now. Like, you have pocket fours or pocket deuces. That's the only two hand that. And even if you had those, what are you doing? Like, I don't get it. This is just bullshit. So overbet, I call, and then river is a 10. So almost all the draws like missed. I still have like second pair. I have queen here. But the guy goes shove, which is like effective stack is twice the size of the pot. So it goes 2x pot.
Yeah,
And it's like, all right, what do you have? I have blocker to the nut straight.
yeah,
I have blocker to queen jack. And then what queen jack plays this way, and it
yeah.
makes
But what?
like you either have and there's no pocket for I can't put you on. It's very painful to fold this for me now here. I don't know
Hmm.
what you think.
Yeah, I've always like the one thing like online. I've never called down when the guy like there was another guy. I was very tempted. I don't know if I saved that hand, but the guy like went 3x pot or something when I had like similar like a pair.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I've been burnt like this as
Oh
well,
yeah,
like a
I've been
bunch of
burned
times.
too many times.
When a guy shoves like for 2 or 3x pot, like I've never seen them not have it. Like at this stake, I've never seen a guy like capable of like the only times I've gotten lucky like that is when I have the nuts and the guy like is
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
completely
yeah. You had
stacking it.
like quads and the person has full house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. They
But then,
overvalued the hands.
but then when when you have a decent hand, something you could probably call like a reasonable sized bet with, and they bet like 3x pot, you're like, to throw it. Like I mean, you're just like in the worst spot because it's tough to make a call there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was very painful hand. I played maybe yesterday or the day before yesterday. Yeah, I had to
I've
take
gotten
him.
better at like
I had to get. I got a break after this hand. I was like, damn it!
yeah. No,
Why nobody bluffs? Why doesn't anybody have bluff in their ranges?
yeah, I've gotten better at that too. Like
Yeah,
over time, it's like when I'm losing, I'm like, okay, all right, just alt
yeah,
F4, alt F4 quickly, quit every table, and just like do something else real quick and come
yeah,
back later.
yeah, yeah. I'm getting good at that too. Like I just okay. I can go and watch an episode of a TV show. This is
Yeah,
this
yeah, and then
this is
come
not
back.
fun anymore. I'm gonna go have some more fun. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, we're traveling to Vegas together, and
Yes.
I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited
Yeah, I do.
about
I'm looking forward to like, because you know all the casinos there. You've been there a
that.
few times. It's my
Yeah.
first time.
Oh,
Never been.
seriously?
Never been.
All right,
Never
awesome.
been as an adult. I've been as a kid with my parents, but that's different. You know,
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely
not
different.
you don't get to do all the degenerate gambling stuff as a
Yeah,
kid. So it's
yeah,
gonna be a new experience for me.
yeah. Let's close this. We can talk afterwards for the
Sure, sure,
trip.
sure.
All right, thanks for watching. We looked at a few hands. They were very fun, actually. You played them very well. I don't know about the last call on the river with the 5-6. Uh,
Yeah.
it needs balls, and you have them. All right. All right. Thank you for sharing hands, and thank you for watching. Take care. Bye bye.
See you guys.
All right. Okay. This is done. We're still streaming. All right. This I really like that ad. Really, that 5-6 hand was really crazy.
Yeah. Because that one, it's one of those hands that you have something that it's kind of unexpected in that spot. So
Yeah.
you put into a tougher spot. You know?
Yeah. All right, man. I'll see you on Sunday.
Yep, Sunday. So my flight's at 8:30. I think
Mine
8:29.
is the same. Mine is the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Frontier, but then we'll definitely like sync in Vegas if we don't see like probably different terminal or
Yeah, yeah. We're
airport.
definitely in a different terminal because Frontier is in international terminal. When
Right.
you go to the
Okay.
airport, if you don't go to the international terminal, you gotta run forever.
Okay.
That's the mistake I made last time I went to Vegas with Frontier.
Okay, so it had international terminal and okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I better make sure I leave early.
Yeah.
Better make sure I leave early.
Yeah, and yeah, I'll see you in Vegas, and then we get an Uber. Go. My plan is go direct.